Well, welcome back. And I know it's been a while, but as you know, a lot of changes have happened. And our previous video isn't working anymore. And like you, my feelings were hurt. Do you know what? I didn't have time for that shit either. I went out here and persevered and rebuilt, moved on, lost a few things along the way, like our fucking dragon. That's gone. No fault of my own. But funny story about this dragon. So it turns out that if you were to build some form of rocket launcher from the dragon set, which I currently don't have on me, but I'll find one. That's right fucking here. If you so happen to build this weapon and fire it into something on a base and then leave the base before it hits anything, it fucking destroys it. No edits, no nothing. So I have a recommendation for everyone. Keep everyone out of your fucking base. So that's a thing. But there's a lot of things in here that we're going to have to talk about because we've added a lot of things. And we've also taken a few things away. But I want to make a quick video update to get you guys at least more up to date and to know what's coming up next. Because obviously we have a bunch of other, let's say, blank slates to build on. So a lot of you guys gave me some feedback on some of my other videos that required different types of showing you shit. And I get that. It's one thing to show somebody something that's already built, and it's another one to build them. So I've been practicing speed building this endurance, and I've gotten it down to about an hour and a half fully upgraded, 40 minutes of building. I need to nail it down to about a half hour so that it's usable. But I think we're going to end up with a 45-minute range of building an entire endurance. With you guys having to pause time and stuff like that, I'm estimating that it should take you guys about 2 hours to build an entire Twine endurance while watching a video. I also am going to do a series of videos on every single map from, Plankerton, Canny, and Twine. We're going to start from Twine and work our way down. One, because we love it so much. I just really love Twine. And I spent a lot of time here, and that's what I want to go with. But we have lost J Block, but J Block is also very easily replaced with P Block. P Block is nothing more than different variations of two edited pieces, any form of edited piece that a husk thinks it can walk through, with an additional piece that a husk thinks it can walk through but cannot fit. I know this is not a P block that just showed, but you understand the concept. Anyway, they're also very useful on ramps, and most of you even watching this video are like, duh, lover, we've seen these. I know. But they have names, and they just deserve to be used their proper names. Our home base, east and north, has some slight changes to them. I actually have no fucking clue what the base looked like a year ago. It's been a long year, so I'm sorry for that. But I know a lot of our amps are still pretty close. We have added a launcher for our home base, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't there before. Basically what we did is took a cone, stood about a good half a tile away. You can stand anywhere, but a good half a tile away. You take your floor trap, and if you notice, your reticle has a little arrow on it and then a little circle. And if you point the right at the bottom, right, hold on, right at the bottom, you can see it floating in front of you. And we placed one of these, which allowed us to place one of these under it. And you can see that here. Now, wow, this really should be there. No idea why it's not. We'll add it. Because you don't want the husk to walk up this and then just go this way. So I have no idea why that wasn't there. Been passing God knows how many of these just fine without it. So we'll go ahead and re-add it. So I don't know if that's been there, but that really helps during Wave 21 to get the husk pushed back. And it's an absolute fucking godsend. Sorry for the language, but again, rough year. We're all adults here. We'll get used to it. Anyway, same thing on these. They have been upgraded. I believe before our first one would have been a 1 impact, 2 reload, 3 durability. Here, this one. But we have then changed both of them to be 2-on-2s. So actually all 3 of them. There's one here, and one over here. That all use the 2 impact, 2 reload, and 2 durability. We still have our all durability tar pits. And this one we have increased building health. I believe it is a 3-on-2 with increased right there. Same thing with our regular increased building health. Double crit rate, double crit damage. I believe these are in the previous video, but just in case people don't want to go that far back. Standard fucking standard wall sound. 3-on-2, 3 durability, 2 reload, effect duration. Flinger spots. This brick here is, the P-block isn't exactly necessary. It's just really handy for Wave 21. And I've been really testing the home base out for just a plethora of war games and just an onslaught of stuff. And don't get me wrong, you might lose one of them. And that's fine. Because we still have the old build. You know what I'm saying? With the 2 floors to stop your flinger from... Really should not be that direction. We're just gonna fix that. The 2 floors with all damage anti-airs. And that's because a flinger will throw right from spawn. Right when it spawns, it throws a husk and then walks forward. All husks can be taken care of with a 2 reload effect duration freeze trap. Even in 140 missions, 160 missions, whatever you're doing, have a standard freeze trap. Whenever a husk throws another husk at you, wherever the fuck he is standing, place one of these. And right after you place it, get away from him, because otherwise he'll spin and destroy it. But as long as you're not near him, oh, he'll stand on that thing all day and no husk gets thrown at you. It's amazing. And if one of your teammates kills the fucking flinger, a new one will spawn and run right back to the same fucking tile. No shit. Beautiful. No more flinger shields. If anything, you have a flinger diverter, which is what I'd call this. Still a flinger shield, but it's still a one-piece flinger shield. Two, if you want to technically, it's got attached to the floor. I get it. Okay, not fully Pepega. Sick as shit, but not fully Pepega. But it prevents them from basically throwing on your ramps. You can place traps on your ramps, and we'll get to that probably in this video anyway, because I'm smoking a little. It's late. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. And I honestly felt like fucking telling you guys what we did. And why we did it. Because you know we like to tell you why. Anyway, this is a dev block. And probably the most overkill dev block ever done. And basically what that is wood. It's a tier 1 god-awful wood. You can find more information about dev stairs in Save the World, Bugs and Glitches. They're pretty useless, to be honest with you. It's no different than a regular stair. The same stair we use in, well, basically V-Block, as you can see. They work no different than these. The only difference is, it's a goddamn tier 1 wood. They're cool. People like them. And in some cases, they're halfway decent block off because you can save some materials. You know, having to spend 10 wood versus 60 fucking metal. I get it. You know. But we're not that fucking poor. There is a pickaxe. I mean, I don't have many trees left because I needed wood, but you shouldn't do that. Because, to be honest with you, if I would have known what I know now, which is a husk will attack the trees, wood, brick, rock things, anything that's laying around before they attack your builds. If I'd have known that, I'd have left them a long time ago. So, good thing to know, don't farm your base. You know, but we all live and learn. I know you guys hate me jumping around like a little ninja, but it happens. These still, I believe we did change out our floor trap, and we're using the lowest level gray wooden spikes you can get. Yours doesn't have to have a reload on it. It just needs to be what we call a poop spike. Lowest level piece of shit you can find. And that is because every time a husk is injured, his AI resets. And it comes handy with our ridge. We're running still the same ridge, slightly updated. We'll get into Smasher Friends for linear smashers and different types of aggros. But the flingers from over here still go to home base. And the main point of that trap is the cost the flinger to have his AI reset, walk all the way back, and then walk all the way this way. It really keeps him walking, keeps him from despawning. Because if you despawn this mist monster, new mist monster appears. You know, lose a flinger, gain a smasher. Nobody likes smashers. Same tar pits. The wall pushers are nothing more than 3-on-2s. Right here. Now, simply, you just got to remember wherever your wall pusher is, how many tiles you want to go. So 3 impact is about 3 tiles, and it pushes them in this square. So no matter what, if I have a husk that was standing right next to the trap, he's going to land off. Or if I had a husk that was standing on the very edge, like here, he would go all the way to here. So a good way to measure out any of your impacts and how they're going to go. You don't want to go like how far you're in. You want to go what it takes to get them off. And that will guarantee all of your adult fat husks and a lot of your bigger shit gets gets gone because nobody wants that. In your loadout, if you don't have trap dura, put tough traps in your support. I mean, I love jumping around as a ninja. This is like absolutely a godsend building loadout for flying around, jumping, running your endurance. You know, if something goes wrong, I have faster explosives in there and hang time, you know what I'm saying? So I can sit there, do that extra damage with pot shots and plasmatic dischargers. Not only that, Cupid's arrow, so I can use a bow. Nice fancy xenons or vacuum tubes. You know what I'm saying? It's a good overall loadout if you want to run around as a triple ninja. Stop using links. Just looks weird. You might as well be the fastest hero in the game. And it's just amazing. It's great for building too. I think that covers home base east. North we covered, nothing different there. We completely removed the thing over the amplifier. For people who don't have dev builds and didn't really want to look at somebody else's YouTube, like I said, it's no different than B-Block. The same edits. You know what I'm saying? So, if you don't want these here, I guess I just show you. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, you could just simply take the same stairs that were there originally, if you still have them, and go the other way. Ta-da! Same thing. And as you see me do it, it's the same. But this one, you even do something like that. Now it's just a straight wall of nothing. You can do this. You can even do that. If you want to, you can even fucking put a P block on it. So you can block it off any fucking way you want. You know, just because I say do this or do that, you're not limited. Do whatever you want. Let's say they patch this, put in this. They patch this, put in this. They patch both those, or I mean, then do this. They patch this. Fuck. Use. I don't know. Ooh, here's a funny one. Use this one. Ta-da. Options are limitless. Anyway, so that covers our home base. Now let's move on to Ridge. We still have the same TP loop as the previous video. Anything you put here, it doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters about your Ridge amplifier is the 7+. Alright, 7+ consists of 2 walls on either side of each other that the husk think is protecting the amplifier. In a sense, what they think is the amplifier. Add 2 more walls, they now think the amplifier is here. This is their threat to get to their computer. So, think of it as, well, let's say a lobber. Lobbers throw 7 tiles. So 7 tiles from the amplifier, 7 plus. We added 2, which is above us. Look like little guns. But as you can see, it's still a full wall. Even though it's edited down. But we're going to have it down here as a reference to show. So that's 7 plus 2, which is 9. Alright, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trap myself. Isn't that funny? 7, 8, and 9. And then 1 for the initial amplifier. Which means anything from this point to the amplifier is now non-targetable. Because the husk thinks it can target the amplifier from this location. So they must go past the location, throw, or within it. It can't throw inside because of the builds. So the only place they can throw is from in here. Well, they think so. Basically eliminates any need for all of the anti-airs. Now they won't target our build, they want to target the amplifier, because now they believe the amplifier is within range of their throwing. Though I've been toldish, but you could thank White Streams for that. Absolutely amazing, man. Now we are still using our original ridge here, but I still have to give an amazing shout out for Hubo for just the amount of shit he's done for this community. Because no one remembers or even talks about, you know, what they even learned from Hubocopter. We wouldn't be doing any of this shit if it wasn't for him. So, if anything, they're all fucking Hubocopters in fucking White Streams builds. White Streams got a huge fucking nerf when Assassin hit, the lack of Assassin hit us, and that's when I'm so fucking pissed and distressed about. But you know what? We persevered, we went through, and we still played. And I know my base is expensive, but this is a learning base. When I go to do the building tutorials for you next, like, we're just going to go through like just a little quick shit, but I'll build the damn thing out for you and show you exactly what I'm doing, why we're doing it, and all that. And then run it and show you that it works. Because you don't need a lot of this. It just depends on your power level. And if you're doing 4 players or by yourself. And considering that people can blow your base up, you're probably doing it by yourself. You might think they're a friend. Really, they're a fucking prick. But newly added are smasher fins. So on top of 7 plus to fucking turn off our loppers, we wanted to slow down our smashers. Now smashers very occasionally can't see the amp. I mean, it's just right there. But sometimes they can't see it. And it causes them to just smash right from the beginning. They'll just smash through builds. And the funny thing is if you give them a target right off the jump, it usually slows them the fuck down. But most importantly, for some really weird reason, it gives them, it's offset from their path. Like their path is generally right in front of these, particularly here. So they go off a little sideways, and instead of charging, they want to like walk around it. And by the time they walk around that objective, they phase through. And that objective isn't even there anymore. Now they're up here. Can't charge. They can see the amp now. They take their way. And la-di-da. But I don't really get smashers. I just ran a run today, and because somebody's like, Wave 22 smashers, biggest problem I'm having. And I laugh because I haven't seen a smasher on Wave 22 in a year and a half, maybe 2 years, at least, if not longer. I just didn't think they were real. And kind of like, you know, I thought it was a joke. You know how Wave 11 is always the takers. So, you know, it's like saying it's a propane wave or something. You know, it's like I thought it was a joke, but no, apparently there really is. And so somebody said, "Well, kill a bunch of shit." So I fucking murdered like shit for like 4 minutes, and I got a smasher to appear, but I shit you not, the smasher just came down here and stood in the corner and timed himself out for the remaining 2.5 minutes. So, and before that, it was wave 12. I had a smasher, and same thing. He just walked down here and just did nothing. One stood in that corner. Like, they don't do anything. So I never really seen them because they were hiding. It was like time out for them. So if you have a big problem with smashers, maybe block them off a little earlier. You don't need to go this excessive. This is a bit much. But I play a lot of pubs, had a lot of people standing around, you know. I just want to see how many people would come in and try to blow my shit up. Apparently nobody on pubs, but you had a guy from Discord to help him, you know, with a little trap swap. He's glad to fucking blow your base up. Beautiful things. Beautiful. So, yeah, fins are really good non-linear smashers. Standard V-block. We had to put 2 of them together. We got a nice archway in between. Standard V block. You'll get on the sidewall. You have a flinger. And this archway, Dorito, whatever we can call it, it stops them from trying to throw from here and going into there. We have floors placed all the way down. So you hit the wall, took a left going 1, went up until we were right next to the dick, and over right here, and then ramp down. Underneath, we have floating tar pits, and that's nothing more than placing a floor, placing a stair, finding your floor trap that you want to float. And if you look, you can see it. So we're going to point at our railing and hit our place trap button. We're going to move to the right. We're going to let go of that trap button. But we're going to do it very quickly. So basically, at the time that we move over, we're going to let go at the same time. Okay? And as you can see, our trap is floated, allowing us to run another trap on top. Every trap in the game is directional, so we wanted to make sure we are facing the right directions when we do those. So I came in here, popped it in, stepped back, popped it in, and on the last one, put in a floor freeze. Go ahead and grab a poop spike, set it on top, put a standard fucking sound wall on there. Alright. Now, after you did that, down here, you can place a cone and do a floaty trap that we talked about. So you can do double traps on this. It's kind of cool because we did the freeze trap over and put a health pad on it. As you know, a building piece is seen less as a threat with a trap that doesn't do damage, like a health pad, player interactive build or whatever, it's almost seen as like the rest of these little block offs. They can still be hit, but it's not really a target anymore. So it prevents them from taking this out. If they ever do, you still have this whole ramp that jumps right up into these traps too. So you got backup on backups, and there's nothing to worry about. Getting out of the traps, now that we have our tar pits floated, all right, go ahead and place a double reload. Let me find one. Yeah, double reload. You want 2 on 2. There we go. Floor launcher. 2 reload, 2 impact, 2 durability. And then on the walls, go ahead and have a little bit more durability and find yourself 2 impact, 1 reload, 3 durability. Obviously, because we need 2 out for impact. Same thing with the floor, because we had to go up this tile, which is 1, and then over, which is another one, which would place the guy to fall right. Yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, I do have this backwards. I recommend that this not be a freeze. I recommend that they're both tar pits. So don't be me. Don't build out of wood and brick and like that crap. It doesn't need to be. It'd probably be a lot fucking better if it was metal. Shit still works. I mean, in tier 1 wood works too. You can build whatever you want. It's my way of proving that materials doesn't matter. Use whatever you like. You know what I mean? But I do recommend that you use 2 tar pits. It's way better. On this particular wall launcher, you want this one to be a 2 on 2. 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability. Not a tar pit. For real. Don't use this. This one is 5 impact. Straight up a monstrosity. And that's because you were literally going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. So you need that 5th impact. And that's just to get them off this dick. Because it's a big dick. My fucking dick was 5 times. Damn. Anyway, on the inside is that covered pathway. We covered the floors. Now, we already did the B block. We did the archway. We got to get another standard in there. Let's say you don't have a standard. Give a fuck. As long as it's got 2 reload and effect duration, I could give 2 shits less how many impact it has or how many durability it has. It could be this damn thing, you know. It might not be a wise idea to start doing like dumb shit like adding like one of them being green. I don't think that's enough. Like, you might get away with a purple, might get away with a darn blue, but basically, there's a flinger, and he's a mist monster, and this is a mince monster filter, which means smashers and mince monsters can walk through it. The big problem is that you can't put a floor here without the lava bombs. And yes, I believe a year ago I did show you in video how to turn them off. And that's fine and dandy, and it works most of the time. But it doesn't work every time. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So, for the people that don't want to fucking do that, add one of these. Because when he goes to throw, he gets into this little stun, and then he goes to do it again. It's the same as a freeze trap. I shit you not, try it. You'll be amazed that a sound wall and a flinger, it's the same as a freeze. It's just godly, absolutely godly. I know how to turn the lobbers off, and I haven't figured out how to turn the flingers off, but apparently they're into rock music. Look at that great fucking Fender. Got a nice little fucking alpaca on it. Yeah, I mean, I could almost touch that and fuck it. It's beautiful. So after we get our V blocks, we're going to need an X block up top. But actually, before I get ahead of myself, let's go ahead and add these Doritos. So basically, it's just 3 Doritos. Whee! Ooh, wrong direction. Alright. Towards our fucking llamas, right? And then we have an archway. Stop them from getting over. Ooh, please edit. Nice little can't fit archway. Can't fit archway, and you're like, oh no, but I can walk up this. It's cool. There you go. Taken care of. Do the same thing on this one. Take your stair. Edit it out. Ooh, shoot. Right on top. Up and over. You can place a wall dart here to like extra kill on this stair. It's really not necessary. I just so happen to have double crit rate, double crit damage dart on there. It's an endurance dart. There's another one, but I don't have that one. That one is right here on the right. That's your standard crit dart, but an endurance dart has 2 crit rate, 2 crit damage. Gotta find her. I use a lot of them. Ah, here it is. My apologies. So, endurance dart, non-reload crit dart. And those are the differences on them. They really help. Massive damage. The ceiling zapper is the only thing that can kill a husk underneath the stair. Helps. Just in case you got an assassin husk. Because sometimes, like I said, I play on pubs, and I have kids that, like, spawn in there, and they don't move the entire game. So little bastards might want to beat these to walk to them. It's the only reason why they're here. Right here, went ahead and made an S block. Stops them from trying to walk down our edited V block. I believe we showed this off before. On the very top, we just go ahead and place 2 floors. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright. On this one line here of 3, this is to stop any little bastards that may have phased through halfway with a smasher or something. These are either A reload ceiling zapper, retard, went full Papega there. My apologies. It's 5 in the morning. A reload nature ceiling electric field. Or, where are you? You know why I can't find it? It's because it's not up here. Yeah, it's these. So yeah, it's the regular crit dart and not crit dart, the regular crit and then a crit reload. I think the crit reload's in the middle. Any of them don't really matter. Really not a biggest deal. Like I said, they're generally there for when people like to spawn up there. And you might need them for whatever your AFK spot is. Maybe you AFK over there and you don't need them. Maybe you AFK way the fuck over there and you really don't need them. But maybe you like to AFK right where you fucking spawn in. Who knows? They'll help. Just in case. These are leftover anti-airs from when meteors used to hit this amp. Really bugged out Twine time. Kind of a ancient foreign history. So a lot of that's not needed. A lot of this bumper block isn't needed. Turns out that this piece that is blue is the only piece that you actually need on all of this. And that is not actually a joke. If you were to flip this piece upside down, and that's all you would need to do there. And if you don't know what I mean, I'll show you. So, just this piece. Okay? Some people say you need this one too. That's covered in that freeze trap. But I've heard it's just this one. You're like, well, dude, how are you going to flip that upside down? You just threw away your airstrike. Nah, bro. See, Shy told us a long time ago when they came out with this little first-person view mode that you can just look right off of it, right? Just grab a campfire, okay, and just place it. You're like, what? What the fuck? Nah, run that back. Nah, check it out. I'm not lying to you. You just stand on it, right? Open your pickaxe and just look straight down. But make sure you're looking off of your piece. And just jump and place trap at the same time. Hand to God. It's that easy. Make it even more messed up. But check this out. Let's say it's already built. Alright. You can jump up. And still place it upside down. What? What else can you do like that? No lie. What is this? Let's say you're just standing on it, right? Looking down. You can just take a trap, right? And if you were to go to your trap and place it. What? That just happened? That just happened. So, plenty of things you can do with it. I mean, we'll get to showing them occasionally as we're running. But, very easy RBB right there. No biggie. So, let's say you put a tile right here, and this didn't exist. I guess I'll do it as I talk about it. I'll do it, right? Boom. Easy. Find a campfire. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. I do it a little quick there. I'll show it. All right. Next level. And just aim off. Now my pickaxe is in my hand. You see that AC/DC out there. Looking down. And I'm just gonna jump, place trap. Alright. I should probably use metal. You guys want it metal? We'll do it metal. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There you go. Alright. We'll go ahead and we'll leave it right there. And we'll edit that one when we come back. Fuck movie magic. We'll just... How do I get the fuck out of this mode? Worst thing ever. You know what's funny? I make a video and Epic patches it. You know, I'm going to try to only keep him around 45 minutes to an hour. Just fuck all that shit. So, y'all going to have to come back for the other ramps. How much time has this thing got? Yeah, we'll get there. Anyway, this other ramp. You can block it off with 2 devs. You can block it off with 2 P blocks, 2 V blocks, whatever you want. This one doesn't need to look like this. There are many ways you can block off a ramp, okay? That ramp can be done in P blocks. You can get 2 of them on that. You can do them in V blocks. Sorry. Same type of deal. Anything you want there, you could even do your devs. I think it's... No. Sorry. These things are so stupid. Why people like these stupid things. And you can do that. No, that one's retarded. My bad. We're getting there. See how stupid they are? I'm telling you, that they're really lame. There. Oh. Kind of got a middle problem now, huh? What if we did what a good problem to solve. So lots of things you can do. So I don't want to hear any about I don't have this or I don't have that or I'm on a controller or I'm on an Xbox or I'm on a PC or I'm on Linux. I don't fucking know what you're on. I don't care if you're on drugs. All right. Well, actually, I do. Don't do drugs. Drugs are really bad. Fuck. I don't care what you build. Anything will work. This is overkill. Doesn't have to look like that. Just saying. This does. This matters. That's why we went over it extensively. I have another wall dart here, and I guess I didn't go over the traps on the inside. The bottom floors, standard freeze. Actually, I'm sorry, they're not. They're actually this. They're with 3 impact, 3-on-3s. But you can use standard freeze if you want. Every trap directional. I have a endurance dart in front, 2 crit rate, 2 crit damage. On the rights, I got reloads, 1 of each basically. Right here, we have that edited out so the husk can't walk this way. And that bumper blocker moves us just fine. And I believe that covers a lot of our ridge. We'll go ahead and get to some pathing. 2 P blocks. I believe our whatchamacallit over here is done. There we go. Wasn't that weird? Almost. Didn't wanna. What? Listen to thy command. So that is the only piece that technically needs to be here. And I showed you how to do that. So you can do that. Thanks, Shy, for that. Shout out. Big, huge shout out for that. Ollie for showing me how to fucking offset traps. Not needed, so I guess I won't talk about it now, but you can bother me in Discord if you want to learn about it. I'll point you in the general direction. Now, down at the bottom, simple, tar pit, 3-on-2, 3 impact, 2 reload. I put an X block here, not really needed. You can put a P block up there, which is just basically this in brick. Whee! Whee! Nothing. So none of this is actually important that I'm standing on. Right here, another 3 impact, 2 reload, tar pit. Went up here. I usually do a tar pit and basically this, a tar pit and a 3-on-2. I have no idea when I built this or why. I'll check the other videos to see if this is even here. But though it's in some brick, I don't even know what I was doing. But I don't think it's needed because I've never seen it get touched. But hey, I like to keep a path at all times. So you can kind of do whatever you want because nothing up here really matters. What mattered was the amp and the block off. So whatever backups you want to put in there for whatever power level you are, feel free. I just told you every option in the book, man. Down below, very nicely important. There's a rock here, big rock. If you still have that rock, keep it. You can move your husk this way. Okay. So you don't need to do this one. Any way up doesn't matter. So help yourself. It's just as long as they get up here. I just did this one because it was, 2-3 pieces. Cheap. Same thing over here, 2-3 pieces. Get them to walk across. And I got them into the geyser. Earlier, I seen somebody have their geyser out this way. Whee. And I thought that was kind of cute, so props to that guy earlier today. I got to see one of those. So that was cool. Me, on the other hand, I just have... Oh, shit. Sorry. 2 walls and a ramp facing out. And then I kick the stair in. Going in. Up top. Stair going out. Floor. And one to push them back in. If anything decided to get up the stair. And again, I'm using a 3-on-2. 3 impact, 2 reload. Standard. I like to really use it. I only got 90 of them left. Just fucking push them. Who cares? They're not gonna fucking die down there. If anything, they like to fly all the way. Holy God, I just went all the way up to get off of there, bro. They'll fly right here, and then get pushed down into this. And then they have to get back up, and then they have a whole nother geyser, but this isn't for the ridge. We don't have to talk about that geyser. I'll get up there. Give me 1 second. Go. Yes. Okay. Damn, I'm still flying after climbing. This guy is cracked. Anyway, just simple up there. Just make sure you push them out of the way. And always give your husk a clear path to your amplifier. I have a mini boss TP loop for the mini bosses. If they're not extra connected now, I don't mean like connected like this. I don't. They'll still fuck it up. They'll fuck it up, and then they'll find the other one. I mean connected, offsetted. Connected. It's like somewhere out of their damn reach. They will knock your TP loops down now. Welcome to the new update. They don't give a fuck where you put it. They'll kill it. If it hasn't happened to you yet, they will. You'll notice. It's fun. No smashers get up here, as I don't even know why I still have this attached. So it's not even necessary. A bigger wall would probably help for them to beat on in the corner. That way they can just like occasionally take out the one wall and then teleport to the other side. But we'll go ahead and up them a little bit so I don't feel... It looks weird. Right, I'm gonna keep this one small just for looks, but this one will get a big fat wall. How about that? I'm about it. Fuck it. So, standard, simple. Doesn't matter what you put on there. If you don't want to have nothing here, you don't really have to. Maybe have something floating off to the side up there, and then just the 2 walls across. Like I said, 7+ is important for shutting lobbers off. But if you don't want them, what you can do as well is fill that entire top with anti-airs, and that works too. I mean, it's more expensive, but I would rather just put 4 walls instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 to or more. You actually need more than 12. I think it's like 16 you need. Shut all the lobbers off over here. You need 2 anti-airs per lobber. That's a lot. Take the walls. We still got 5 minutes left of this video, so I guess we're gonna get over to ramp. Updated, I guess I'll take it. It'll be there. Ramp updates. RBB. We showed you how to do that. Boom, pop one in. Make sure you put a cone on top. Same thing here. You can pop it in like this. Bam. Bam. Popped in both. Same V block down here. Or X. Yeah, it's X block. To stop them from going into your beach. You can do this a plethora of different ways. I have a stair edited over. Edited over. 2 floors down. Then a stair finishing off that one. Stair finishing off that one. Because I don't want us walking up this, I stuck another stair on the end. Not really needed. There's cheaper ways of doing it. This way, for an example, an archway right there. But I don't care what you use. This one's still here from a long time ago. You can use a Dorito. You can use an archway. You can even use a door, bro. But I'll leave it as an arch. Up here, it's really good to go ahead and place 3 floors and then 4 floors down. Place a wall. Place 3 walls. Do here and here. You can do a Dorito. Pillar works. You can even do none. Alright. Up top. Better to use stairs. Blasters. Because blasters don't go through stairs. Edit these 2. And go ahead and place your 3-on-2s. This is actually a 2-on-2. 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability. See? But you can still use the 3s. This one is 3. 3 impact. Same thing with that one, 3 impact. I'm doing all durability tar pits. Now, right here, this one so happens to be... Where are you? No, it's only 1 reload. Where are you? I think it is this one. That's the floor launcher there. Floor launcher here in front of it is a 3-on-2. And now, let's say you don't want to stack walls. On this side, I have increased building health, a wall dart, any kind will do. I particularly use an 18, but you can use even something that kills. That's why I love Dyer. Look how fast this guy is, man. Oh, he's freaking crazy. So if you don't know how to stack walls, you can come over here, run a P block, standard freeze trap. Whoop, there it is. Run over here, another standard freeze trap. Whoop, there it is. Jump up top. Place 2 floors. 3 durability. 2 reload. Very little damage. 69. Every trap is directional. Make sure you're facing whoop, whoop, place. And this will keep back little husks. These, all durability. 5 impact. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, because this last tile is in a diagonal down, actually like this. So, house actually fall off. So, 5 impact from here. This one, 3 impact, 2 reload. And that puts them right back here. Now, I did have a problem earlier, so I'm going to put this in. Just because I seen one husk get by, give me a tick of damage. And I didn't like it. Now, that's for people who don't want to stack walls. Who can't do first person mode because for some reason they don't know how to press escape. And go to the gear. And go to the gear. And scroll down 2. And turn it on. I mean, if you don't know how to do that, it's okay, you can build like this. But if you do, so fucking happen to know how to do, press start, go to the gear, and push down 2. If you know how to do that, then what you can do is fatherless block off in one piece. Now, what do you mean fatherless block off? We know what block off is, right? Block off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Our initial piece and 3 pieces. Okay? We know that. So the sum of block off, well, adding each additional piece is 3. So if it's 1 with the, so it's 4 plus another one, 7, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. Okay, so that's how we get them to move 2 tiles. 7 pieces, right? If I wanted to add another, it'd be 3. So 3 tiles, so 7, 8, and 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if for some active reason then we got a smasher, I believe, there we go. Alright. Or, if we didn't want to go through all that fucking shit just to move a husk 3 tiles, you can move a husk 5 tiles with bumper blocker. I think it might even be down to 3 tiles now. I think you can move a husk guaranteed 3 tiles of bumper blocker. So, but we're only moving them 2 with bumper blocker to go around. Now, to stack a wall, alright, we're going to go ahead and do it in brick. So, if we were counting, let's say here, let's go ahead and put ourselves in first person mode again. Alright. Now we're going to open our pickaxe, point it all the way down, and run our cursors all the way to the very tip. The tip. Oh. It must be the tip. Alright. And just go ahead and push. Oh, I'm very sorry. Find a wall trap. Alright. And push trap. Pickaxe. Trap. Pickaxe. And you'll notice... I'm not there yet. That you can place a wall in there. Trap, pickaxe, place. So, trap, place. Pickaxe, trap, place. Pickaxe, trap, place. So, we got 1 in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 7 walls in there. Then we go over here. Now we need 5. 7. Yeah, so 3, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. I think we need 4. Need 4 here, my bad. So it's 4 and 7. Alright, right over the edge. Pickaxe trap. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we have 4 in there. Now, make sure when you do your walls that you have already placed your main walls, already trapped your main walls, because technically this wall is above it, not here. But as you can see, our walls are in there. Our main objective wall on the outside is still our tier metal, but our fatherless block off or you can just, you know, walk right up the top and tier that up too. Give me 1 second. This is kind of hard. Whee! Our hour is in, but at least we got 3 amps. Tomorrow, I might do the rest. Or I just keep fucking going, who knows. We could do more. You guys want more amps? We'll do maybe another amp. Who knows? We'll see how I feel after this one. Anyway, we're gonna get the fuck back in a regular mode. Beautiful. Now, the reason why this is because of smashers. Alright, smashers are a finicky bunch. Starting to think that you were better in first person mode to do this. Alright, whatever. I don't care. I'll get it later. Still looks good. Anyway, so that helps. P block for beach. Somebody told me about a flinger filter. Should add one of those. Stop building brick. You're not poor. You'll be fine. Oop. I'm sorry, I just had another mishap from beach. I'm just gonna fix it while I get the chance. Don't think it'll ever throw from here, but in case you ever want to stand on the edge. That sucked. The life of me can't figure out why you'd ever want to be in the middle. But you are a bumper blocker, so you won't bother, and that will work. Hate that bug. Come on, let me out. Simple P blocks and beach there. Still running the same old school beach from back in the yonder. Get up there. Not needed. And 5. Just in case. Then we can go bye-bye again. So you got me updating my shit in a video that you're not even supposed to be in here. But it's the whole point I was even coming in here to do, and instead I made you a video. And, well, fuck it. And you can take it. I should be doing them anyway. So, it's been a year. It's our new series. We'll start off. We taught you how to do those. We explained that this is a piece of shit, however you wanted to do it. We explained the walls, the traps on them, the 2 ramps on top. Bumper blocker, this to stop the smashers. That twinkling in its eye is gonna fuck with me. Yeah, whatever. Not all of us are gods. Key block, this extra one if you didn't want to go into first person mode. This doesn't matter. I don't really care what you put here. Nothing. P block. Nothing ever makes it. So I don't even know what to tell you to put here other than that. Again, you're losing your TP loops. Connect them from something far. Smashers aren't really a thing anymore because the first ones filter out the smashers, brought them this way, knocked them around, so they're busy. So don't really need that. Mini bosses, you attach it from our upper. Anybody knows anything about lava bombs? If you were to load into the game, jump right over, and fly, and set off this lava bomb very fast in the game, like be the first one loaded in, super in, right here, and you set this one off, it can get stuck in the sky. The last update, they patched it a little bit, so it's not as consistent, which is why I don't fucking bother anymore, but it's cool if you want to be that guy to turn them off. This is a robot smoke valley. I recommend, I'll probably have a video description of that in the description where to amazing Immortal Valley for AFK UFO, but that will be a whole nother video. I'm not going to cover that shit. I will point you in the right direction because obviously we love showing off other builders. Hubo, Ali with the shift and a trap, more Hubo, my shit. We don't have a lot of shit other than Hubos and my shit here. So, oh, and Robot. Cannot forget about Robot. Big fucking whole shit. Forgot about that. That's important. Fucking Robot. God, I love that man. Fucking huge. But very effective. Very strong. Anyway, your TP loop, or whatever the fuck you put on your amplifier, it again does not matter. What does matter is turning off your aggressive smashers. Now you're saying, what do you mean turn off your aggressive smashers? What do you mean you can calm these fuckers down? Yes. White Streams told you almost a fucking half a decade ago that the Smasher Whisperer himself. So we talked about 7+ with the lobbers, right? 2 walls in front of each other. We have a wall here and a wall here, right? But let's say you did 7-1. Let's say instead of moving your amplifier forward, what if you wanted to move it back? So now your 2 walls are back. All right. By doing that, by putting your walls back on your amplifier, this now becomes the general path the smashers want. Okay? Hear me out now. Even though the smashers know they can walk through here. This is just to protect them from beach smashers, but we don't want to talk about it. They know they can walk through here. And they know that they can walk up here. But the problem to them is it's too far. So they're calculating a faster route. But that's where your walls and their attention have now gone. They now want to come here. Okay? So if this is their attention, and no longer this being their attention, they're not going to fucking charge that shit. Now they're going to say, okay, where's our shorter path? Walking up here is our shortest path. We'll just walk up this and just fucking smash, and, you know, we're here, right? Obviously, they're never going to fucking make it, but that's their logic of the smashers. So now if I told you how to 7 plus it, but I also describe it 7 minus. You can find more information of weird tricks and tips and shit like that in the Discord below. You know, we're always here to help. Some of you probably got tons of questions about why, what the fuck, and holy shit. And I'm with you on all of them. A beautiful thing I seen, and I think it had to do with right here. Somebody had smashers, not smashers, little huskling, little bastards beating on their little wall here. And I told them to add a freeze trap up here to where it pointed down here. And he was a bit confused at first, but I think we got it. And if I couldn't remember what we did, and forgive me if I'm so crude, I believe it was the cone, and we want a floor, and this is the floor we want. Alright, so we're gonna find our freeze trap. Hey, big fuck, that is not the droid you were looking for. And that wasn't either. Alright. Let me get up a little bit higher. I get it. I'm waiting for it to be looking like this, but also like this at the same time. This is what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Apologize about me not being very good at this. I don't never do it. I got it. We're looking for that. That right there. Well, fuck that one up. Hey, Bobby, you don't get the fuck off that. I fucked up. I'm getting there. Like I said, I'm a little bit new. I should be a little bit more godly at this, and I'm not. Come on, you fucking dick. Is it because I was too far away? Come on. You are dick. Alright. So you want to be like that, huh? No, you piece of shit. That's what I want. No, it's that way. Is it? No, I think I had the right other way. It's fucking somewhere around that nature. Maybe you will have a little bit better success. I'm not going to spend any longer on that. But I've never had the problem. But somebody else did. And if somebody had a problem, that means somebody like you might. Duly note when you're putting your V-blocks in, make sure you leave space right here for the wall pushers. So, same thing on the other side. You have space. But after you get that little trap up there, then you can add in the things again. And it'd be handy to do it. I'm not very good at it. It's new. Something I just learned like 40 fucking minutes ago. I mean, I've done it before from like 2 tiles up. Boom, boom. And like that. So it is possible to do one single up. I'm just not that good. But it's a thing. You can get it right here. And then the trap would be frozen here and they'll stop beating on it. I'm just not that good. Wish I was. Yeah. So that'll cover those 3 amps. We did ramp. I started playing around a little bit in beach. Beach is really, we're just using Hubo's beach. I guess I can put that in the description below as well. Same beach as before. I think the only thing we added was 2 bricks on this side. E blocks instead of J blocks or B blocks. Added a flinger filter. Threw in a couple extra freeze traps. Very important as well, we added in either a dev stair or a V block in front of it. Rip J block. We added 2 extra freezes out here. Added 2 extra freezes down here. A tar pit, a 3-on-2, a 3-on-2. This 3-on-2 that he doesn't have in his video. This needs to be a fucking pusher as well. 3-on-2. I dig the wall light, but I'm gonna go ahead and add another 3-on-2 just because I want that extra push. Come on, slow the fuck down, tits. We gotta put this back. Make an F. Over here. 1 cone. 1, 2. Take a cone. Like that. Nice. This just causes all the flingers to want to come right there. And cause them to fall the fuck off. Same thing in Hubo's video. It's floors. Got some ramps. I floated a tar pit, and I've told you how to do that before. Put an archway to hold it. And we just stuck our floor trap right in there. These don't have to be floated out, it's just to look cool. We added the fin. This gets broke. None of this shit is important. This is all the same from the video. This is standard heals. This is 3 impact, 2 reload. 3 impact, 2 reload. 3 impact, 2 reload. 3 impact, 1 reload. 3 impact, 2 reload. 3 impact, 2 reload. 3 impact, 2 reload. Same thing here. 3 impact, 2 reload. Same thing over here. 3 packed, 2 reload. All durability. All durability. Freeze traps are 3 impact, 2 reload. Not impact, 3, son of shit. They're this. 3 durability, 2 reload. Same. You can do a bumper blocker here. There's a little... Basically, you can run a circle all the way around that. Here, archway. There. They actually don't go up it. If you're worried about that, you can double arch it out. Underneath of there, you could have done something like this. For people who don't have devs. Okay. So that's why I'm showing this. Not everybody can make dev builds. Sometimes people are on a council. So look at that there. Arch, this floor, stair, cocked, normal. That's a block off. All right. Now, on this corner, you can actually run a cone. Like this. Or even one of these. Or that. All on this corner. If you run in devs... I think it's this one. No. How do I get that fucking thing in there? Oh, I did it like that. If you're not running devs, you can also put a bumper blocker. And that is no more than floor. Edited. Edited. And edited. That shit's just to look cool. Same shit here. Smasher filter. You can run an X block. Which is basically one more tile in. You would run one of the stairs this way and one of them this way with a floor underneath. Okay? You'd run that in the cave. For people who don't have devs. Alright? Same thing here. You can run a P block. P block is nothing more than one of these. B block, whatever have you. For land ones, it's the same thing. Let's say you didn't want to use devs, you can do some shit like this. See how I can't pass because of that floor. This floor is too thick, allowing me not to pass through here. there's a Dorito or an archway in my way or a door preventing me from getting up those stairs. Same thing for the other side. Sorry, my edit was bad. Easy, you know what I'm saying? Not needed to be here. This is more of a teaching base. This is just to teach you how to do stuff and stop you from being limited. The only limit you have is your imagination, and you should never squander it. On the beach this side, you same thing in Hubos. It's just 2 walls, floor launcher or wall launcher. It's fucking 3 impact. You reload. Like I said, I use a lot of them. This one, same thing, and that's just to stop little assassin hus from being a pain in the ass, because I used to AFK right here. Because you never know where AFKing at, so I like to build just in case wherever the fuck you want to stand. So, whatever you want to do, go ahead and do. Otherwise, I still, even though this build is patched, I made it unpatched because Hugo deserves a fucking still be in my base because he's fucking the man. Love it. It's amazing. Works out. I've used them in a lot of my alts a lot cheaper than this one. I guess I cheapened this one up a little bit because I wanted to. That covers half the map. I will do another video either tomorrow or in a couple days, and we'll cover the other half the map. I'll do a link in the description for the valley. A quick overview of my lava, X block, B block, B block above it, X block here. The same one I showed you at beach works here too. You don't need this devs and shit, so don't be limited just by devs. Pathway up, pushing them over to here. This pushes them down. They can't get back up because of the RBB. Now, like I said, that's nothing more than a campfire. Just look down. Go to first person mode. Look down. Jump and press campfire. When it burns out, do that. Put a cone on top. Simple little bridge. I always want to set a path for my hus so they don't beat on shit. No matter what, I make sure they got a pathway up. They'll get knocked off. They'll get downed. You know what I'm saying? Simple 2-on-2s. 2 impact. 2 reload. 2 durability. 3-on-2s. Same thing. That's because everywhere on all my amps, I knock shit off. Give yourself extra connection points. They won't break shit. It helps to have the healing pads, but it also helps to give them another piece. They don't break on shit as much. B block, B block above it. It looks like I'm using Debs right there. Don't need it. Like I said, P block's good. P block, B block, E block, just fucking any block, just fucking block it. Having 2 ways up help. 3s on, I think, yeah, these are all 3-on-2s. Just pushing them into the ocean. However you prefer to do it, doesn't really matter. Bumper blocker, P block. Hill is not even needed with all this bullshit. You can literally just do this. Place your healing pad. Place 3 RBB all the way over. And then this piece here. That'll cover hill. If you want, go ahead and put some wall darts and some freezes there. Wall darts, some freezes. And that'll cover your flingers. I'm a big fan of path, so I set one, which is this. Knock them off. They fall down. Even over here, if they fall down, you can use a P block, V block. Again, P block is this. Alright. V block is this. X block is this. Alright. Just going over the block offs just in case you forgot them. Alright. Simple. You can do whatever you want. I'm currently using 2X block on both paths. Path in this way to throw them all on the same side. Again, my alt doesn't do that. My alt, I prefer to do this. And I'll send them all this way. Down here, I'll just, you know what I'm saying? And push them. That's another viable option. So don't limit yourself. By no means. Bridge, very simple. B block. You can do P block as well. Any block, as you can see. This one is just floors. 2 floors. You can also add a bumper blocker. This you can do V block, P block, any block you want. A big ass meteor will hit here, so I added extra structures for it to hit. And you can do that if you want. Worth it. It's up to you. On the left side, I got 2 of the freeze traps with a wall dart for any flinger. You can put an X block right there. And again, with X block, like I said, that is nothing more than... That is X block. Alright. Put that shit in right over there. That'll work. Same shit here. You can also do this too if you have an issue, but I doubt you'll have the flinger to come here because you added fucking floors. So, add floors. If you don't add floors, you're gonna need one there. Some people might just want to run that, which is stupid, but hey, do what you want. Same thing, P block, V block, dev block, whatever you want. Same thing here. And same thing down here. Okay. Make a path. Very simple. Make floors that go around that can cause a husk. Get to the amp. Okay. And they'll take it. Very simple. Tar pits. And then 3-on-2s. 3 impact, 2 reload. 3 impact, 2 reload. 3 impact, 2 reload. 3 impact, 2 reload. Very simple. Whoop, where are you? There you are. Everybody's got one. Easy to fill out. Best bridge. Pit, we're doing some weird shit. Doesn't need to be this big. Standard X block. Can't fit. Get your archways in on the sides. Can't fit. Archway on the side is nothing more than something like this, allowing you not to fit through. You can cone block this, but I recommend dev block for the love of God. Get a dev block here. Highly recommended. Bother somebody in Discord. Beg them, ask them, give up your firstborn. I don't give a fuck. But that'll work. If you don't want to do that, what you can do is, now we're up here, but I'm going to do it down here just so you can see it. You can do something like this. And that's called a cone block. But it might not always work. And the inside would have a cone too. That would look like that. Like that. But on that ridge. And it wouldn't be able to get through. That'll work too. Okay? Just in case you don't have devs, but you really got to build something, you can build that, and it'll work. Alright? But then if you're doing that shit, I recommend you put in these tires. 69s. And that will help if you're doing, you know, cone block. P-block that shit. And then you can set a path for them. You have options. One, I like to go up this way. And push them all down. That is a very nice, viable option. Two, you can go up and push them down. Again, you don't need all this shit. You can do an option 3, which is to throw them into the fucking sky. Sorry. Which, again, isn't exactly needed. Throw them into the sky to get them to walk down to their amplifier. And then somehow push them over and get them into a geyser or wherever fucking water blending crazy challenge I was doing. We still have the old amplifier down here. We were playing around with it. It's not needed. None of this shit is needed. However you set your path, there's so many cheaper paths to do. Use it. As a constructor, you can block this whole thing off. Just like you see that trap in front of you. Let me show you again. This trap that's base down. Just how I told you how to do that, you can do that with your base. And make it a wall. You know what I'm saying? And cause the hoss to walk around. You know what I'm saying? So you could set all sorts of path. You know, make your base a wall there. On the other one where that brick is. Wop wop. And now your constructor base is now a block off. And now the husk can't walk through here, can't walk up the P block, and now they will walk up this. You know what I'm saying? So there's all sorts of options you can do. Depending on how finicky they are, you may want to add in the the tires. But it's up to you. It's how you path them. We're using, this is for assassins from Pit. Devil, you got some, you can do some P blocks, some V blocks, whatever. Basically we have some regular block off, some tricky block off. These are 5 impacts, throwing them off. Tire drop traps face this way and this way to pull any assassins off of our build. Right here we have a floor, and we just build a floor, put in 3 on 2, 3 on 2, 3 on 2. Got the stairs. Cause the husk to want to walk over. Flinger, we got a tar pit. 5 impact, push it off. Wall dart, just in case it doesn't work. P block. This is fuckery. Not even that needed. You could just fucking put a wall pusher and push them back here. So what's that? 4 impact, 1 reload. You can also, yeah. So any of that fun jazz. The path, I set them just like bridge. And just make a nice little quick path for them. Something they can walk up. Now, the Devil Amplifier, same thing with our 7 Plus. Works for 2 sides. We got, so on the Devil north side is you can see that you have a 7+1 to stop any lobbers or anything like that from flinging from this direction. And from this one, you now have 7+3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 7+3. So 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1 for the amplifier. So all of our block off and all of this is now protected and doesn't need anti-airs because we moved the amplifier forward. And then this one being moved over 7+1, stopping our lobbers from attacking our block off over here. So don't forget to fuck you. It's a beautiful thing in there. It's not needed, but it's definitely a amazing fuck all. We have a floor that is, well, boom. We're gonna go ahead and pop in a campfire, throw in some devs. Got another one of these motherfuckers over here. You can find this in Block Off Express in the Discord. Now, in the Discord below, every single possible spot you can imagine to have something blocked off, we have a Discord channel that tells you how to block off that spot. You want to know how to block off this ramp? They'll show you. Fucking everybody and their mom's got a picture for all the different block offs for every different spot that you can block off. Anything. You name it. Blocked off. We got it. Block Off Express. It's absolutely amazing. If you haven't been in the Block Off Express, I recommend checking it the fuck out. It is literally the hottest motherfucking. It's the shit. You gotta check it out. Just amazing. And it can go from complexity to Devil North to something as simple as, well, that's fucking not, but a P block. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't need a block off. Maybe you just need some inspiration. Maybe you just are just getting bombarded and just can't seem to stop a husk from stepping up your fucking ramp. Block Off Express. Beautiful thing. So we gave Express details for half the map, but showed the whole thing. I'll do the same thing next time. I'll show off the whole thing, but give a detailed Express of the rest of the amplifiers. But this is a quick update video. It's not exactly quick for a fucking 2-hour video. Could have built the entire endurance for this, but I missed you guys. I didn't get a chance to talk. So this will get buried into a video of fuckery. But, you know I love y'all. I miss you. Anyway, if you really wanted to put something on the home, just here. Let's go ahead and take like heal traps don't work right now during this patch. So rip to all of you guys with heals. So increased building health is the jam. You know, if you're worried about, you know, flingers and stuff, it definitely helps. The traps in here, I don't know if I went over, but they're just reload heals, increase building health. Inside of here is nothing. Just floor. This floor is around a rock that isn't here anymore. Doesn't matter. You can leave the rock in there. I like it when the rock's in there. Yeah, I think we went over all that. I think everything's done. All right. I'll see you fuckers later. I won't make it that long. But if you have any questions, hit me up in Discord. And as always, have fun. Fuck around. Find out.